Hello YouTube, I'm Waffles from Waffles4HG, and I'm going to tell you the story of the time that I did something really stupid. So here it goes. It was a few days after 4th of July one year, and I was setting up bottle rockets with my friend and my friend's cousin, and we were just sitting there chilling, chilling like bros, shooting them off, pew, 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 pew. It was pretty legit. And then he was like, hey, bro, I'm going to break out the big guns. And he gets these Roman candles, probably like this long, shoots those little balls of fire or whatever. So yeah, we were shooting them down the street. Pew, yeah, pew, yeah, pew. And I decided that it would be extremely legit and cool if I put the Roman candle between my legs, under my legs, like this, and the first few went pretty good. They were just pew, pew, and then it went up, and it hit the street, and it defied the laws of physics, and it went and bounced in a strange direction, right into my neighbor's bush. And you might be, oh, it's just your neighbor, but it was the neighbor that was in charge of, keeping the neighborhood clean or something like that. And it landed in the bush like this. And all of a sudden a small spark started a very small fire at the base of the bush. And I was like, oh, it's a fire! And everyone was just like, whoa, it's a fire. But the bush was very dry. And let's just say, it spread like fire. It's all up in flames within a matter of seconds, and we all started freaking out. It was just like, oh gosh, it's a fire! And my friend, he just runs. He just takes off. And he runs down the street. And I was just like, really, man? And then his cousin just sort of stayed back. And so his cousin went inside and got his mom. And his mom came out. And she was like, get the hose! So I ran up to the back of the house, and I grabbing the hose, and I was pulling it out. And I turned it on, and I was trying to spray it from that far distance, but it wouldn't work, so I pulled it out some more, and I was like, and I put it back, it wouldn't work. And then I started pulling it out some more, and I was like, and it was stuck. It was stuck there, you couldn't get it out. So I turned around, and I put my thumb up to it, trying to spray it as far as possible. I was barely getting the roots. And it was helping a little bit, but not very much. I was just spraying it, and it goes whoosh, and then his mom comes over and he's like, "Give me that," because obviously she doesn't think that I'm pulling hard enough, and she starts pulling and it's stuck, and she's like, so she's spraying it from a distance, and then I take it and I'm spraying it from a distance. She runs inside and she gets a fire hydrant, or not fire hydrant, fire extinguisher. She's like spraying the whole thing. He's like, and she finally puts it out, and it was pretty intense. It was really intense, not pretty intense. And she puts it out, and she just sort of looks at me like, really, man, really? And then my friend comes back, and he has my parents, so I guess he ran down the street to get my parents, and they're there, and the guy wasn't home. The neighbor wasn't home, so we wrote him a note saying, we're very sorry. We'll pay for a new plant, something like that. And I did. I ended up paying for a new plant. It was $15. I can't afford that. So, the deal is, be careful with fireworks. And by be careful with fireworks, I mean, don't burn down a bush.